Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And so off the tip, it's Columbus. And here's Wall. Outside for Wembanyama. A three-pointer off the mark. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he can use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
On defense, Chicago, following the three-pointer by John Wall. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Wall. Outside for Wembanyama. Bucket is good.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
From deep, James hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Wall. Wembanyama outside. Back to Wall. Shoots from 14. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
A strong decision maker with good floor awareness. Wall concluded that the catch and shoot was the right move.
Down low.
Wow, Giannis, that is ridiculous.
And it's good for two. Wall's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now here's James. With the drive. And James throws it down.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Inside. Here's Bosch. Shakes him. And the layup is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The drive by LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Watch out. I mean, when LeBron is coming through, this guy is a force at getting to the rack.
Outside, Kuminga. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that out.
LeBron with the buckets.
So tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And good that time. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
Here's LeBron. Some solid defense from Bosch.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. John Wall getting it done for Columbus. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And we'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Columbus?
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint. Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Morning's shot is good.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Back to Garnett. Oh, Garnett, aggressive.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, Columbus with the triple.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game.
What a thing of beauty from James.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
To Randall. Here's Gugliotta. Good ball movement here by Columbus. Randall left side. 6 to shoot. And Randall throws it down.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
James looking it over. Back to Garnett. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, this is what they want to do. Work for high percentage looks.
Here's Cunningham, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And both free throws good from Garnett.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Three-pointer, Randall. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Chicago trails by 3. That's for the wide open look. Goes back up. And Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Pass to O'Neal. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. Columbus leading by 3. Randall no good. Garnett outside. Now here's Pippen. Garnett the screen. And Scottie Pippen with the 3. Pippen's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so here is Chicago. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the shot is good from Garnett.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
That's a 2 from Randall. Can't nail the jumper. Up in time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Columbus leads by just one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Chicago trailing here. LeBron outside. For the lead. It's blocked.
Oh, look at the arms. Kuminga using all that length.
And so here's Columbus. And Wembanyama outside. To the right side. Five. That one a little long. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The drive by James. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up.
Yeah, no matter how you slice it, Giannis is a force on the floor. The power, the scoring, the rebounding, the defense, he gives you everything.
So he gets them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Wembanyama fighting for it.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
In the corner, it's James. And there's the drive. And the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, come on, fella. And power it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that finish. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Good ball movement here by Columbus. And then Bosh with the jam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Pass to Kirilenko. Here's James. He's got 17. Excellent D there from Jordan.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Wembanyama down low. He has 6. And it's George missing.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
LeBron outside. To the paint. Using his size. Giannis.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for it.
Here's the screen. Here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, this has been an incredible offensive performance.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3. 3 points.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Mourning sends it back.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
Pass to Kirilenko. Tries again. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Back to Mourning. Embiid with the steal. James outside. Embiid the screen. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Gugliotta. Cunningham inside. Nothing on the board. Here's Gugliotta. Here's Mourning. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've reached the end of the third. In Chicago, up by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now. Columbus trails by 4. Wall up top. Up and in on the layup.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
Here's James. Chris Bosh with the rebound. And Columbus with possession. And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Bark one more time, nigga. Bark one more time.
George looking over the floor. Here's Wembanyama. Good, it's Bosh picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got it all tied up now for Columbus. From deep, James. Rebound by Columbus. One-on-one here. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And you have to keep an eye on Kuminga on the outside because he won't hesitate.
Now James. Lets loose a three. Wembanyama rips down the rebound.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Columbus.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Good! Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot. They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. LeBron. Again. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. The three goes down.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
Here is Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama answers right back.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly getting that three-pointer.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. And now Bosch on the floor all by himself. That shot no good. Chicago trails by 6. It's James. Launches it. Does not go in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
James. Nice use of the glass on the finish. And Columbus with possession. His 7-point differential.
3. And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
James fires. Missed on the 3. George buries the jumper.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Out of bounds, Columbus taking possession.
You wanna fucking tell me you're not gonna miss one for Kutumbo? Yeah, that's what you gotta report it.
Wembanyama.
Yeah, you definitely gotta report it, buddy. Yeah, 2K gonna stay in the investigation. Yes. Yeah, you gonna get kicked out.
And so it's Columbus.
You fucking bitch. You can't play the game right. You gotta cheat. Yeah, that's why you're getting reported. You're gonna find out. And I'm a 2K server. I work with 2K, so guess what, buddy? Say bye to 2K for this year, cause you gonna get kicked the fuck out. You gonna get blocked. You got penalized. You gonna go all that. Bro, tell me the fucking nigga don't fucking miss threes, bro. Got my hands fucking cold. Fuck.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Pass to Pippen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard it down low.
Now here's Ayton. Cunningham outside. There's the triple. Off target from outside. Here's Chicago. James right side. That one falls.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Ayton the screen. Cunningham. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Just a little extra on that one.
Cunningham for three. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Takes a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's LeBron. Screen by Giannis. And it's West in the corner. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
I mean, that's what I call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Now here's Ayton. Back to Şengün. LeBron grabs the miss. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
But how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up?
Free throw good. Giannis. And both free throws good for Giannis.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And coming in with intensity as if nothing could stop him.
Now here's LeBron. There's the drive. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And making it look easy. LeBron
Fuck out of here.
the defense inside.
Pass to Şengün. And here is Butler. Back to Şengün. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Home team ball. Chicago leading by 7. James outside. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Well, that's what you like to see, keeping his head on a swivel.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Chicago. He got into double digits. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense. creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Team foul. Oubre with it. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Valanciunas. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Oubre inside the three-point line.
And with his strength, lateral quickness, and that 7'3" wingsman, Pippen is an exceptional defender.
SGA on the wing. It's rebounded by Montreal.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Screen by Capella. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Wow, you know Valanciunas is in the zone when he's taking shots like that. You gotta love the confidence.
The 3 from LeBron. James buries the 3.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Rocking that rim. Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
LeBron galloping to the rack.
Anytime you get to the line, it is a win offensively.
For Chicago, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Some nice passing by Montreal here. 5 to shoot. Oubre slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
Pass to Pippen.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson with the block.
Well, that's excellent defense by Johnson. Able to protect the rim without foul.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Oubre with the steal. Here's Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Such a talent. Kyrie does certain things offensively that few others will even attempt.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym, and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Yeah, Giannis is a big man. One that can gobble up those boards and make you pay.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
102 left in the first half.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Capella inside. Oubre, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Oubre's got 6.
Well, he drew attention inside and then kicks the ball out.
To the inside. And it's Pippen with the jam.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
Screen by Valanciunas. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. To the paint. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Valanciunas has got the game tied up here for Montreal.
Yeah, from time to time, Valanciunas will hit you like this. He's not afraid to shoot from outside.
Pass to Pippen. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Butler deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Randall. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The drive by LeBron. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. LeBron's got the first points of the second half here for Chicago. Here's Ayton. Outside for Randall. From 6 away. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. Oh, look at that! Just unbelievable!
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Cunningham left side. Out to the right wing. Back to Şengün. Pass to Ayton. 4 on the shot clock. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Embiid the screen. Here's SGA. James outside. Good on the triple. James has got 24.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Out of bounds, Montreal takes possession. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Cunningham misses the layup. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. James looking it over. He takes it in, and James throws it down.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Here's Ayton.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
The strength and power of James down low.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Pass to Şengün. And there's the call on James. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th personal foul. First team foul.
56 seconds left to play in the third. Chicago leading. And Butler sends it back.
You can't forget about the defensive presence Butler has on the floor. That is a great stop.
And they double up Embiid. Outside Kirilenko. And it's off from 3-point range. All alone. And Şengün throws it down.
Talk about executing in transition. Nice hustle there from Şengün.
Pass to Kirilenko. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to West. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the line for
And here is Gilgeous Alexander. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Kirilenko. And stolen by Şengün. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. For Montreal, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
LeBron James.
6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got the lead up to 3 now for Montreal.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for Montreal. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Chicago trails by 3. Here's Giannis. Giannis just too much inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside Butler. Inside. And it's Ayton missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Chicago. Up again. Oh, Giannis parachutes in for the putback.
And the energy Antetokounmpo plays with is extraordinary. You gotta love how active he is on the glass.
Over in the corner, Randall. And the rejection by LeBron.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
Here's Butler. Clock is at 3. Butler making it happen inside.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
A putback. Another chance. Cleared away by Ayton. Randall. That one is off. And so James will bring it up for Chicago.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here's Ayton. Butler outside. Now Şengün. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Look, when you attack inside, you give yourself a good chance to get to the line.
Wow, what, he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
How about the quick first step of James, along with his power? That's the difference on the drive.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Outside Capella. Screen by Capella. Irving's going to work down low.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the charts.
No good. And so it's Montreal now. .135 left in the fourth quarter. The 3 goes down.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Now James. Pippen a screen. Cruz attack. What an assist.
Forget his height. But for any size, LeBron is as good a decision maker as we've ever seen.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. That one goes. Count it.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. And there's the three.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
LeBron with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Good.
The pass, the finish. That's beautiful execution out of that two-man game.
Irving drives in. Here's Oubre. So we see Montreal get the win here. A narrow win under... Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. And tonight, it'll be Athens going up against Chicago. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Athens to start out. Here is Cunningham. Johnson the screen. Cunningham drives in. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Bosch proving he has the range, but D has to take him seriously from outside.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Now after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
Both free throws good from Bosch.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And the first one drops. And both free throws, good for James.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Bosch. Here's the drive. And the dunk by Bosch.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to James. Here's Pippen, and it's Pippen with the jam.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
And stolen by James. And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
Cunningham on the wing. Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And Zogiannis will bring it up for Chicago. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Bosch. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And here's LeBron outside. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. For Athens, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the technical free throw is good.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Edwards drawing the double team. To the right side. On the wing, Thompson. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pass to LeBron. To the middle. first quarter. Pippen with the bucket.
It's easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Buries the jump shot.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's James. Off with the layup. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
7 seconds left to play in the first. Johnson the screen. Here's Cunningham. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. In Chicago, they lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And LeBron James, the king, can still fly. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The rebound by James.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a Cub.
Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. The rebound by Garnett. Chicago leading by 5. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And he can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league. And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just whirls his way inside and takes advantage.
The 3 from Bosh. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bosh has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's LeBron. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:54 left here in the second. Mourning with the screen. Outside, Simon. Pass to Mourning. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mourning's got his first points in this one.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Yeah, he's got some excellent momentum going offensively, so they will look to keep getting him shots.
Chicago leading by 8. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
The shot's good from Simon.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from that.
LeBron drives in. Back to Pippen. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to West. And the stuff by West.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
LeBron shot is off. Athens trails by 5. And here is Mourning. Higgins outside. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Simons from outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Chicago leads by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so James will bring it up for Chicago. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
Here's Simon. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Mourning with the screen. 6 to shoot. Pass to Red. Over Pippen. Red misses. Chicago leading by 7. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
LeBron left side. Offline with his 3. Now Athens with it. Outside, Simon. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
To the inside. And stolen by Simon. And it's Wiggins missing. Chicago with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And Bernie Simons got his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum stand. Some pretty good men.
You aren't kidding, Kevin, and I think going up against...
Whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
For Chicago, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And that one misses.
Wow. What, do you have something in his eye on that shot? Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul. O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Doing what he does best, Shaquille O'Neal.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Red. Athens with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. No good with the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Simons missing. Here's Chicago. 9 points in a row. Good run.
How about the quick first step of James along with his power? That's the difference on the drive.
3-pointer, Simon. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by West. Athens trails by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Simons. Again, Simons missing. From deep, LeBron gets the three-pointer to fall. James has got 12 points here in the second half.
You thought it was going to be a walk in the park? You thought it was going to be a walk in the park, buddy?
Yeah, they're being
You got it wrong.
absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Chicago. And his big game. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Edwards can't hit. Chicago leading by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some follow. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid the screen. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Bucket is good.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Down low. Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. From deep, James. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his three. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Athens. Edwards can't hit.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's LeBron. And he hammers that one right down into the face of Jalen Jackson.
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you the team is playing well offensively.
And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Here's James. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback. Yeah, and once again, we are reminded, these are the best athletes in the world.
Knocked away. Chicago with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assistance.
Athens with another miss. It's LeBron. Oh, look at that!
That's just unbelievable.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Oh, he got him!
Can you believe that?
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Three-pointer by Embiid. And he's good on the three ball.
A big man with big-time range. Good to see Embiid cash in from deep.
Chicago with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And they get it back. Bosh. Athens with another miss. There's a screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a